What's up, ladies? I want to share the story with you girls before I go inside there and work, and I do a lot of that, and I'd rather do that and pay my own mortgage and pay my own car and take my own trips and do my own vacations instead of, finding some man when I go home tonight, laying on the couch. The house is a mess. He didn't do dishes. He didn't do any laundry, and he's laying there and he says to me, "What's for dinner tonight?" Oh, can you imagine the nerve of these men? They're so cute, you girls. Anyway, with that said, you girls, my daughter sends me a text message and she says, "Mom, you're going to be really excited. They approved all my paperwork to come into your hospital." That's right, my daughter's volunteering. She's going to be shadowing because she's going to be a part of this team one day. You're looking at a future anesthesiologist. Let's get it, baby. I'm so proud of her, and I couldn't even imagine that this day would come, because I remember when my ex and I got divorced and he decided to walk away and take the coward road, because that's exactly what he is. She was only 8 years old, and here's my baby. She's 17 now, and yes, it was hard, you girls. It wasn't easy. I had to keep 2 jobs. I had to work constantly. I worked sometimes 7 days a week to buy my children the home that their father decided to take away from them, and buy a car again and all that other stuff, and put my daughter through private school. It cost me 90 grand, but I did it because my education is what allowed me to actually do this for my children, put my son through trade school and so on and so forth, you girls, and I said to myself, I can't believe that the storm passed, that hard times that felt like they were never going to end, they actually are starting to come to an end, and all that work that I put into my children, is starting to actually show, so I'm giving you girls that hope that yes, you're going to go through these hard times in life, and they're going to be rough, and you're going to feel like giving up, but remember, there's an end result, and that end result is that you won't have to, deal with a man that is going to pay for some of your bills, but hold it over your head and make you feel like you're no one in life, that you need him for survival. You girls out there, don't ever put yourself in that survival mode. You can do it. Listen to my stories, you girls. If I did it, you can do it too. So get up, go to college, get yourself a degree, invest in yourselves, and forget about these men. Do it for yourself, do it for your children, and do it for the ones that want to see you fail. Let's get it.